And we now go to our reporter Mahlaku Komane, who is in Zimbabwe, and she's joining us. Brother, she is here and joining us and giving us an update. Mahlaku, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Lulu.
Okay, great. Mahlaku, we have Mahlaku with us. Mahlaku, what are you looking at now?
Well, we are here in observatory. We are looking at the moon. It's definitely looking like the bloody moon, as everybody was calling it. And also what you can also see right next to it is a bright star, which some are saying is Mars, which was also said to be shining at its brightest in the last 15 years. And also just it's been a very jovial mood with people here, very excited to come and witness this moon today, this lunar eclipse today. And also people just saying that it was definitely well worth it. But we are slowly but surely seeing people making their way back home. Obviously, being winter, people have seen what they needed to see, and they're beginning to make their way back home.
Now, Mahlaku, you know, it is the middle of winter, and, you know, seeing people gathering outside, pulling out their meat and their braais, and, you know, because of the excitement, this is it might not happen in another century or in our lifetime. What's the feel, what's the mood like there where you are? Because I can tell you now, with people were in studio with us, you know, just chatting about it with Simpiwe earlier as well, there's a lot of excitement, and this is something that hasn't happened in a very, very long time.
Well, definitely there is a lot of excitement, and as you indicated that, I mean, people are here to make history or to be a part of history. If this does happen again within the next 100 years, a lot of us won't be here. And I had earlier spoken to a gentleman that also said that he's not sure if he's going to be around when the next one will come through. But also a young man saying that this has inspired him to try and pursue a career within the sciences as well. So it's, you know, the moon is doing different things for different people, also inspiring career choices, also inspiring people to come and make memories with their families.
Mahlaku, in terms of you speaking of career choices, there's a lot of development in terms of the SKA that is based here in South Africa. And now, just a few weeks later, after the launching of the SKA a couple of weeks ago by the Deputy President of South Africa, Mr. David Mabuza, and now this lunar eclipse, I mean, who would have thought the moon would ever, at any point in time, look red or turn red?
Well, you know, quite interestingly, you'd say that and ask who would have thought this. You know, the moon means different things for different people. Depending on how you look at it, be it you looking at it from a Christian perspective, people have been saying that it was something that the Bible, in about 3 of the books that you will find in the Bible, that it was predicted that the moon will indeed at one point go red. So Christians are saying, well, we've known about this, those that follow that religion, and obviously those that believe in astrology, saying that this is a time of rejuvenation, transformation, and whatever it is that you may call it. So indeed, exciting times we live in, from whichever way you look at it.
Now, Mahlaku, very quickly, just before we wrap up, in terms of how long, do we know how long the eclipse is going to last? Because there was a time frame that was mentioned earlier, I think from around 9 o'clock until just after 11 p.m. this evening. Is that still the case? And how long does the whole rotation take? Do we have any details of it?
We don't necessarily have details on the rotation, but what we do know is we are actually expecting it in our part of the world to last up until 11 o'clock, obviously knowing that this is the longest lunar eclipse that we will be seeing in the country. We don't know when the next one will be. Perhaps in the next century, perhaps our great-grandchildren will live to see it.
Mahlaku, thank you so much for joining us as the Skygazers enjoy watching the blood moon. That was our reporter Mahlaku Komane joining us live from a view side in Observatory, Johannesburg.